Hey guys, and welcome to a new tutorial. Our YouTube channel members wanted to have a knit along, so this is what we're going to do. I'm using our handmade color grading yarn. This is Cinnamon Sunrise, as you know from our last YouTube giveaway. And we will knit a pattern made by Strickkatze. You can find her on Instagram. I'll post all the links to the materials and to Strickkatze and the info box in the video description. So if you want to have something male, which is not so girly, you just can use another color. So maybe something black, gray, blue, green, whatever you like, maybe yellow. So this will be a red colorway. I have another colorway, the German version, so if you would like to see how it turns out in a different color, just watch the German video. You don't have to understand it, but you can see how it look like. This color grading yarn is a modal mix yarn. I'm using in a German version a cotton mix, so it's also a handmade yarn made by us, but a cotton mix or a different material, so you can also see here where are the differences, how it looks like. This is actually the most liked yarn, or how would I say, the yarn which I like the most, because it's super soft, and really if you will try it you will think you had never more soft yarn in your hands. So yeah, I'm working with a Chia Goose, so I will use the bamboo spin needles, but I'm using the twist thread cord, the red one. I like it more because it feels more stable, and yeah, it gives me a nicer feeling during knitting. These are 3mm knitting needles, and the cord is 93 centimeters, but you can use a longer one or a little bit shorter one. So yeah, this will be okay. And the German video I'm using a 125 cord, so both will work. Also, this gradient, this colorway was a wish from our YouTube channel members. At this point I want to thank you to all our channel members for the support and to our customers. So let's get started and let's see what will happen. I will unravel the yarn from the outside so the cake will keep its shape, and it's better for the process or for the project in between, so it will be stable. I will start with the cast on, so you can use any cast on you like. I will just show you how I will be doing this for this pattern. So first I will make a knot. For this, create a circle and put the long string under the circle and pull it through. Then you have a loop. Insert your needle through the loop and then tighten, but not too tight, so we should have still space in our stitches. And then we have to cast on 4 stitches, so yeah. We have already 1 and we need only 3, so I'm going to use the infinitive cast on. So I will just knit the stitches onto my needle. So I'm going on the front side through my work and grab the yarn. And take it back to the needle. One more time, you're going on the front through your stitch, grab the yarn, pull up a loop and then put it back. Okay? One more time, through the stitch, grab the yarn, pull up a loop and put it back. So we have our 4 stitches. Now the first row. We will increase the first stitch, so we will knit it and we will purl it. So I'm going on the front side, under and through my stitch. Then I grab the yarn, pull up a loop. And this is actually a knit stitch if you would take off the stitch, but I bring the yarn to the front and then I purl it, and then you take off the stitch. So this is knit 4 and back. Then we take the yarn to the front and take off all the stitches. This is for our I-cord border. This will give you a nice look. So, and then on the back row you will just knit all the stitches. So only the knit stitch. So knit just all the stitches. Okay, so we will repeat this now all the time, and I will show you, of course, one more time. So we will increase the first stitch. We will knit the first stitch and we will purl it and then take off. Then knit all the stitches until you have 3 stitches left. We have 3 stitches left. Then take the yarn to the front and take off all the 3 stitches and then turn your work. And then knit all stitches. So I think you can see I'm knitting the continental style. So usually I like to use combined, but Strickkatze used the continental style, so we will knit the continental style all the time. But of course you can knit your way and it will turn out very nice. So I will repeat it one more time with you. So we will increase the first stitch always, knit and purl, then knit all the stitches until you have 3 stitches left. So we have here 3 stitches left. Take the yarn to the front and then take off all the 3 stitches, and then don't forget the back row to knit all the stitches. So don't leave the 3 like that. Knit all the stitches on your needle. You need the back row. Yeah, and you will repeat this until you have 43 stitches on your needles. So you see we started with 4 and now we have 7. So this is how it works, and then we'll meet again if you have 43 of them. So this is how your work should look like. You get a triangle, and on this side you get a nice I-cord selvage. Actually, if this side is not even, this does not matter. It's okay. We will block this afterwards when you're finished. So if you just have slight failures or errors or mistakes, it's okay. So now we're going to finish this section with part 2. And the front row will be actually the same. So we will increase the first stitch, knit and purl the first stitch to get an increase, then knit all the other stitches until you have 3 stitches left. So, and if you have 3 stitches left, just bring the yarn to the front and take off or slip all the 3 stitches and then turn your work. And then we knit our 3 stitches for the I-cord. And then we purl until we have 1 stitch left. So I will just show you one more time how to purl. I bring the yarn to the front and I'm going from top to bottom through the stitch, and then you grab the yarn like this, pull up a loop and take off. One more time, bring the yarn to the front, go through the stitch on the front, pull up a loop and take off. Yeah, and we purl until we have one stitch left. And if you have one stitch left, we knit the last stitch. Yeah, and that's our first video. So thanks for watching. Happy knitting. If you would like to see more knit along parts, just leave a thumbs up, and until next time, bye bye.